Republican Congressman Tim Burchett from the great state of Tennessee. He's a member of the House Foreign Affairs Committee. Congressman, good to see you as always. I see you dressed casually. It's a Saturday night in America, but this is a very serious night around the world. Your thoughts?
Yes, sir. I've been out working on my farm. Well, I think the response has to be proportionate. And I think we have to take the realization in we've freed up money from Iran. We've got to quit funding both sides of conflicts. You know, we got into Ukraine. We had gas contracts with the Russians, and here we are. We've removed embargoes on oil. They're doing over 2.5 million barrels a day out of Iran. And who's the number one purchaser of that? China. And how are they allowed to do that? You know, they get around every sanction because the UN is a toothless wonder. It's because we don't have strong leadership in this country. Clearly, you look at the wars that started under Trump, zero. I mean, it's just unlimited under Biden, and his leadership style is such that it's just a vacuum, really, and that's why these type of things happen. It's a chess game, and the bunch in the White House is having a hard time getting all the checkers on the table, and we're going to pay for it. Obviously, Iran is, I believe their attacks have been limited to certain areas. We're not sure if that means, are they just saying, hey, we're able to do this, or are they testing the defense of the Iron Dome and others?
You know, and we don't know the future, and I think that's sort of what hasn't sunk in, really. We just getting a report, Congressman Burchett, that President Biden's meeting with the National Security Council has concluded after about 2 hours, and also overseas that the Israeli Security Cabinet authored Netanyahu, the Minister of Defense, Gallant, and Benny Gantz, the minister, to decide on the Israel response to the Iranian attack. They'll convene tomorrow. So it's a whole new dawning. You mentioned funding both sides of all these, but at the end of the day, I mean, we have a president now who has not come out and addressed the nation, and there's very little hope that the policies and the damage that's already been done can be rectified. Iran, for some reason, felt emboldened to do this, and you also have to take into effect how this now will distract us as we pull into the Middle East, what it may allow Russia to do. And Putin, he's probably enjoying every single second of this.
Well, again, proportionate to the attack is, of course, Biden making a statement, coming on the air and telling America what's going on and calming us, or calming some of our fears. But what my biggest fear is that he is, again, he's playing footsies with a known enemy of this country, which is Iran. They hate us. They hate Israel. And, you know, we have to address that. I know some of our military has knocked down some of their missiles or drones or what have you, which is to be expected. But when the President of the United States is basically silent on this issue, you have to ask yourself, what is going on in the White House? Why are we not responding? Donald Trump would have already, I mean, he already has put out a statement on it. And but, you know, waiting on this bunch, waiting on some approval from the UN or his 25-year-old advisors in the White House, to me, shows our lack of leadership.
No doubt about it. A lot of people reacting that way tonight. Congressman, we appreciate your insights. Thanks for hopping off the farm, off the tractor maybe, and giving us some insights. We'll check in with you in the days ahead. Congressman Tim Burchett.
Thank you, Congressman.